Hi everyone, my name is Allison and I am going to be talking about Greek numerals. So first of all, the culture. Well, geographically, around southeastern Europe, where the Balkan Peninsula juts into the Mediterranean Sea, right here is where they typically did this type of math. And they had hot, dry summers and cold, rainy winters. The time period, they adopted elements of mathematics from both the Babylonians and the Egyptians, and by the Hellenistic period, which was around 3rd century BC, the Greeks presided over one of the most important revolutions in mathematical thought of all time, and their numeral system was fully developed by about 450 BCE and in regular use as early as the 7th century BCE. So symbols for the numbers. I found two different symbols for numbers. One was alphabetic and the other was acrophonic. So for alphabetic, which is up on the top up here, each numeral was represented by a letter in the alphabet. And this was more of the ancient way that they use their number system. And these down here are more of the modern, which is the acrophonic Greek. So the base concept of 0 and adding and multiplying. They are in base 10 just like our system, and I could not find anything about having a concept of 0. And this website is just one that I found where you can go and look at the whole story pretty much about how they started, and they'll talk more about the geometry and geometrical processes. So then converting numbers, I found this website which changes the number into alphabetical. So you just type it in here. For example, if you did like 12, enter, and then they would change it. Or you could do like 37, enter, and it would change it into the alphabetical symbol. And this is just kind of to give you an idea of what each number is represented by. So you can play around with that. And then the acrophonic, I just thought I could draw some on here and help give you kind of an idea of what it was like. Okay, so I'll just start with an easy one. So 1 is pretty much just one straight line down. And then if you would do like 16, that one is a triangle, like an upside down L, and then a 1. And when I was doing this, it's pretty easy to just look at the chart and go from there, because then you have it right by you and it's a lot easier that way. So we can do some practice problems, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. So I'll do a couple in the alphabetic, and then I'll do a few more in the acrophonic. So first we can do some addition. So say you have 5 plus 20. So 5 plus 20 is 25. And this way you just would put them together. So then I'll erase that quickly. And we can do another problem. So this L and the B, sorry, it's kind of hard to draw on here, is 12. Plus this little S-shaped figure is 4, and so that would equal 16, and then when just looking at the chart, you see that this is 16. Okay, now I'll do a couple in the acrophonic, and so you have 4 plus 6 equals 10. And again, it's just a lot easier to look at the chart when doing it, because then you have it right there. And I know when I was doing it, it was a lot easier the more problems I did. So another one, 20 plus 9 equals 29. Alright, we can move on to subtracting now. And so I'll just do one of each because I see that my time is running out. So this V minus C equals like an upside down N. 50 minus 10 equals 40. And then for the acrophonic, you could do 12 minus 2 equals 10. Moving on to multiplying, the alphabetical, here's a 2 times 6 equals 12. And then the acrophonic, 6 times 6 equals 36. And like I said, it gets a lot easier the more problems you do. And last, dividing the alphabetical, this type symbol, 8 divided by 2 would be 4. Okay, and the last example I'll do for acrophonic for division, 15 divided by 3 equals 5. And that is what I learned on the Greek numerals. So I have some more practice problems that you can do on my Word document. Thank you.